Mixed doubles semifinal, we got James Ignatowich and Andrei taking on Frantova and Daescu. This was the most competitive moment of the weekend. Not talking about this game. Check this out. So we're going to get a timeout called. And since this was the Red Rock Open sponsored by Selkirk was kind enough to do a paddle giveaway. Look at this. How fun for the crowd. Giving away a Lux. Who wants it? How about on the left side? Huh? How about on the right side? Look at these fans. They want this Lux. That's an expensive paddle. It's a really good paddle. I would want it. Look at this. Who's he going to give it to? Who do you think's going to get it? And then watch what we get here. It's mine. Oh, ho, ho. Uh-oh. They are both like, haha, this is silly, but it's mine though, right? The woman on the left is like, I could smush you. I am way taller than you, lady. Woman on the right is like, listen, can you see my haircut? I'm a Karen. I will call the police on you, lady. That's it. I'm getting my phone out. I'm calling the police. She's like, really? Really? You're going to call the police on me? This is just so silly. I'm not giving it up, though. Pulls out the phone. Who's she calling? Are we going to have trouble here? No, she's going to take a selfie. How adorable. Look at us. Just two pickleball fans refusing to give up this Lux. And then she goes, you know what? Power move. I'll give it to you.
We got to sharing and a selfie.
Don Stanley, we need security to the front row. This is distracting. Let's break this down. Handle lady looks like she reaches out for it. She does have the significant part of the paddle that would imply that she is the winner. But it looks like he gave the paddle directly to the blue jacket lady. She does have it with two hands, center of her body. Not as tight of a grip though. If you get that handle, that's a solid grip. She could rip that out of this lady's hands very easily. And I just love how much the lady with the handle, she just does not want to take a picture. She's like, no, give this away. Let's see. He very clearly, I think, gives this to the blue jacket lady. Everybody's laughing like, oh, isn't this so silly? They're joking, right? You guys are joking, right? Everybody's trying to like laugh and smile, just hoping this doesn't break out into violence.
Unbelievable.
She's like, I ain't giving it up. That's the problem with the Lux paddles. It's got that little hole in there. Her hand is looped through that. That's the equivalent to a handle hold. If I'm a ref and I had to take a look at this under review, I would overturn this call. I think you give it to the blue jacket lady. Two hands, once through the hoop part. It also matches her jacket for whatever that's worth. And her fanny pack.
We got to sharing and a selfie.
I love that right when they say security, she's like, okay, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with all that. So was that the most competitive moment of the weekend? It's up there, but we did have a great weekend of awesome pickleball, some crazy upsets. We even had some scary moments. We're going to get all into it. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Callie. This week, we're at the Selkirk Red Rock Open in St. George, Utah. This is up in the mountains, which means it's like really hard to breathe. There's less oxygen up there, but the crowd was awesome. The games are awesome. This is going to be a fun one to get into. But before we do, if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel in case you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell too. That way, if I do a live stream, you're going to get notified. You could come hang out in the live chat. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this weekend and what your favorite moment was. Who do you think should have won that paddle battle? Was it the handle lady or was it the blue jacket lady? Make sure you share this show with a pickleball buddy, maybe someone who's not quite into the pro scene yet, or maybe they are and they just don't know this show exists. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
Hey guys, real quick before we get into the show, I gotta give a shout out to pickleballcentral.com. If you're looking for a way to support the show, this is the best way to do it. Pickleballcentral.com is the reason why this show is able to exist. But let's make sure we support. If you use this promo code right here, SNS15, that's going to help you a little bit out on your order. And also, it helps support this show. I mean, pickleballcentral.com has everything. All the latest paddles, balls, shoes, nets, backpacks, you name it. This is the only place you need to go. So just take a look. I guarantee you're going to put a few things into your cart. And when you do, make sure you use promo code SNS15. Mother's Day is coming up. Why not get her some pickleball swag? We all know you want to spend your Sunday playing pickleball. Not that mom's not important, but having to spend Mother's Day doing anything else is kind of a drag. So here's what you do. You buy her some pickleball gifts. She's going to want to use them that day. And you say, hey, why don't we just go play pickleball right now? It's a win-win. She gets an awesome gift. You get to go play pickleball. You help support this show too. We all win. So once again, use promo code SNS15 on your order at pickleballcentral.com. And let's help support the people that support this show. All right, let's talk men's singles first. We're going to start here. This was the round of 16. Jack Sock taking on Quong Duong, or as they now pronounce it,
Wang Yung.
Wang Yung? Is that how you pronounce it this whole time? Wang Yung? I guess that makes sense reading it. That's going to be tough for me to remember, to be honest. Wang Yung. All right, I want us all to say this 5 times so we get it stuck in our head. Wang Yung, Wang Yung, Wang Yung, Wang Yung. Gosh, I've been butchering that. Quong Duong, Wang Yung. That does not sound similar at all. All right, we'll start here. It's game point for Jack Sock. 10-7. Wang Yung. Look at that shot. Spin around after the backhand. Playing some good ball up at the line. Keeps himself alive. So Wang Yung gets it to 10-8. So just a 2-point game now. Serves it off to Jack. Hits him with a great two-handed backhand. Trying to tuck it in there. Goes back to it again. Nice angle. Gets it to 10-9. So Wang Yung, 1-point game, trying to tie this thing up. Jack Sock gonna hit one on that back baseline. Keeping him back there. Invites him to the kitchen. Uh-oh. Little firefight. Jack Sock puts it away. So Jack Sock. 10-9. Game point. Takes it. Incredible shot.
Third to the corner while Wang
What a paddle tap. He's like, you're going to have to come to me if you want a paddle tap, dude. All right, so let's go to game 2 now. Wang Yung, he's off to serve it. And watch this point. Nice hard serve. Jack Sock comes in immediately to the kitchen, trying to keep Wang back. And he hits a shot that goes right to that back baseline. Jack claps it up for him. So we got an 8-3 score here. Wang Yung got a huge lead, up by 5. And look at this. Jack Sock hits one off the net. Wang Yung trying to get it by him. Oh, has to go back. What a get. Can he get that one? No, he can't. So Wang Yung ends up with a game point at 10-4. What a hard serve. So much topspin, too. Guy is just built different. Look at this. Takes game 2. He's like, I want to paddle tap you. I'll wait for you. Jack Sock slowly making his way over. And he's like, yeah, I'll just do what you did. I mean to paddle tap, but not really. So game 3, look at this. Jack Sock crushing it. He's up 8-0. Wang Yung ends up getting the serve here. And he's going to build some momentum off of this. Watch this. Trying to drop it in. It's not working. Just goes for the back of the court. Nails it right on the line. He finally gets the point and avoids the pickle. So look at this. It's a 4-point game now. 10-6. Wang Yung with the serve. Trying to make this a 3-point game. He's stuck back at the baseline. Trying to tuck one in there. He can't quite do it. Comes up off the drop. He's got to run back now. Gets it. But Jack Sock puts it away and puts this all to an end. Fun point there. Jack Sock
played that cross court in that deep corner.
Slams that one to end the rally. So Jack Sock with match point. 10-6. Can he do it? That one goes long. You're going to challenge it, but it was out. So Jack Sock, he's going to advance to the quarterfinals.
It's a good time too.
And the empty paddle tap. So Jack Sock ended up winning in his quarterfinal match. That means he's heading to the semis for a chance to play on Sunday. And look who he's taking on in this semifinal match. He's going to play Christian Alshon. So we'll start here. Jack Sock up by 2. Christian Alshon serving on this one. Comes around to the forehand. He's in the middle transition zone. Gets up to the kitchen. Scoops it to his left. And look at that shot that Jack hits. Right on the line. So Jack Sock had a 7-0 lead. Christian Alshon managed to get 1 point here in this game. But Jack Sock is going to finish it 11-1. And look at this. Jack Sock, the king of the half-hearted paddle tap. He even says something to him. Listen here. No paddle tap, Christian? So game 2, Christian Alshon playing much better. Close game here. Christian Alshon up by 2. It's 9-7. Look at this. He is all over the court. Hits the winner on the run. That's impressive. Very next point. Christian Alshon serving on 9-7. Watch this. Tweener! And wins the point. Gets it to 10-7. So Jack Sock ends up with the ball back on 10-7. And watch this point. Jack Sock on the run out wide. Able to scoop that one in there. And then he's going to hit a winner all the way cross court. What a shot. Gets it to 10-8. So Jack Sock gets it to 8-10. He's going to try and win this one in 2 games. Let's see if he could do it. Jack up at the kitchen line. Christian Alshon slipping and sliding everywhere. Look at all these gets, but not that one. Jack Sock hits the winner, gets it to 10-9. So 1-point game now. Jack Sock looking to tie this thing up at 10. Can he do it? Jack Sock up at the net. What a great reach with the backhand and then the forehand. And then puts it in the corner. He ties it up at 10. So we're all tied up at 10. We traded a bunch of side outs, and look at some of these gets here. Jack Sock able to put them in there. Can't quite hit a winner. Chases that one down, but Christian Alshon puts it away. Keeps it tied at 10. So look at this. We got a match point for Jack Sock. 12-11. Can he pull this one off against Christian Alshon? He does, and Jack Sock is headed to Sunday to play for a gold medal. All right, now let's go to the other semifinal match. We got Federico Staksrud. No surprise there. He's taking on Tyson McGuffin. So what happened to Ben Johns? Well, Ben is taking singles off for this tournament. He did play mixed doubles and men's doubles. This is the 4th straight week for him. So I guess he just wanted to take at least one event off. He took this tournament off last year, so at least he got to come to this one. Good news for us is that we don't get to see Ben win another men's singles gold. So who's it going to be? So here we go. 10-8 on game 1. This game was close, but look at this point right here. Little hands battle. Who's going to come out on top? Fed does. Tyson throws his hat at him. So Federico Staksrud takes game 1, 11-8. So game 2, let's start here. Tyson McGuffin up by 1. Watch this crazy point. Tyson McGuffin just all over the court. You're going to track this one down. Hits it with a one-handed backhand. And he misses it. Let's see this again. This would have been a sick shot. Just out. So Fed up 3-1 here. Tyson McGuffin's going to lock it in. What a shot. He's so pumped. He's going to punch his paddle. That was the happiest paddle punch I've ever seen. So Tyson up by 3 points here. It's 6-3. Watch this shot that Tyson's going to hit. He's going to come running down. He's going to go inside or outside. Look at that. He's pumped. Gets it to 7-3 now. So 8-4 here. Federico with the serve, trying to get himself back into this. And look at that shot. Tucks it in that back corner. Gets it to 8-5. So Tyson gets it to 10-8, but Federico Staksrud is coming back. Look at this. It's 10-8 here. Fed serve. Tyson up at the kitchen line, defending everything. How about a little cat and mouse, shall we? Right on the line. Fed hits it in the net. Tyson gets the serve back. Another chance to win this game. And now look at this. Fed's got a 10-9 game on his hands, trying to tie this thing up at 10. He's going to tuck this one in there. Gets it to 10. So we got a tie game. So 11-10 here. Tyson now trying to tie this thing up. He's got the serve, and look at this. Fed coming in off the volley, hits the winner. Gets the serve back. He's got another chance to win this match. So match point, 11-10. Watch this fun way we're going to end it. Fed hits the winner. Does it in 2 games. Wins this second one 12-10. So Fed is heading for a 9th time to Championship Sunday. A chance to win a 4th gold medal. But can he do it? Before we get into the gold medal match, there's a few moments I want to talk about, including this one. Check this point out. Gabe Tardio taking on Tyson McGuffin. Look at this point. Fun rally. Gabe all the way in the back corner, coming up to the other corner. Tucks that one in there, and he's on the run. Hits the shot, but Tyson guards it perfectly. What a rally. So I also got to show this moment. Watch this. Zane Navritil on 0-5 spins the ball for the serve. Completely messes up Christian Alshon. He comes over all confused like, how did that happen? Sir, I think he's spinning the ball in his hands. Later on in the match, he does it again. Look at this. Hides it from the ref and gets away with it. Can he win the point? He does. Zane using the spin serve on the sly. Christian Alshon is like, sir, I told you. He keeps doing this. Come on, it's not fair. Zane says, I have no idea what he's talking about. I wish he would have tried the Zane saw serve. Would have been a little bit more obvious, but still, I mean, worst case scenario, you get caught. Best case scenario, you get an awesome serve in. For those that haven't seen it, this is the Zane saw serve. Pulls it like a chainsaw, and it just confuses whoever's on the opposite side of it. All right, let's do the gold medal match now. We got Jack Sock. He's taking on Federico Staksrud. This is gonna be a great match. So we'll start here. It's 8-1 early on. Fed is up big. Jack Sock shows some life though. Gets it to 8-2. Hello, sir. Who are you? So this match is a little bit of a blowout here. 8-2, Fed serving, but we get to have a little bit of fun. So watch what happens. Jack hits the winner, walks to the sideline now.
Jack might be taking a timeout here too. Just
Not taking a timeout. He's just gonna walk over and he's like, oh, where's my towel again? Oh no, where did I place it? Think about how long he's taking to do this. You are allowed to go to your towel or get some water. You don't need to call a timeout for this. But he's just kind of taking his sweet old time. Fed's waiting. Jack still hasn't got his towel, finally gets it. And then he's like, all right, let me go put my towel down. I'm going to go to the corner now, take my sweet time. Okay, now I'm ready to serve. So then very next point, watch what happens here. Jack Sock hits it very close. Fed doesn't make a call on it. Can't tell, was it in, was it out? I guess Fed is asking the ref right now. The ref says that was in.
That he'd been using is get that ball with a little more pace. And
I guess he's going to challenge it. And Jack is pissed. He's like, what? You took so much time to challenge it.
That's a joke.
So Jack not happy with the time in between.
You didn't make a call on the play. It's a challenge, but in ruling. Yeah, now it is your point, and that's allowed.
Oh, he can challenge on me?
No. You can challenge him.
Right.
He didn't
How much time do you get to challenge? I was joking about being out.
He's not done it, sir. He's not done.
He's like, wait, what? You're allowed to wait that long to challenge it?
So essentially, if that happens to me, I can walk around for a minute and a half and then come back. Right before he starts the next challenge? That's absurd. I'm not saying it's a minute and a half, I'm just saying hypothetically. I think you can like the point before, if I walked by to grab my towel like that, walk back, and then I'm like, oh, okay, challenge now. That's basically an extra built-in timeout. That's crazy.
He took like 3 minutes to get a towel.
That's what I'm saying. So I could do that, and then I could walk back after all that, finally be like, oh, challenge? And there should be a rule. Yeah. You should have to challenge.
He's like, I don't disagree. It should be a rule. You took like 10 minutes to go get your towel. And Jack's like, yeah, so if I did that and then I challenged the ball after that, I'm allowed to do that?
what do we got?
Stands and in ruling for two timeouts for proceed at 3-8.
Ball don't lie. They call it in. So fast forward, Fed ends up with a game point at 10-3 here on the back pedal, hits a forehand, trying to get it in there. He's staying back up, gets invited to the kitchen, hits the inside-out shot, but Jack handles it. Look at these guys. Let's effing go, Jack. I'm bringing Soxy back. A little weird to wear another guy's name on your chest, but who am I to judge? So one more time. Game point for Fed on 10-3. Jack hits it in the net. Fed takes it 11-3. So here we go, game 2. Jack Sock up by a point here. He's going to rip a forehand winner. Back baseline, nails it. Points to the crowd. They love it. Fist bumps all around. So 8-2 now for Jack Sock. Big lead, but watch what happens here. Fed hits it. Oh, they call it in. Jack Sock plays it. Hits it in the net. Very close. Could have been out. And Jack Sock is going to pull a Federico Staksrud and take his time and wait to make a decision on if he should challenge this call or not. He is taking his time. Whoops, I fell. Taking my time.
And he is going to.
It's like, wait, what?
Because he played it, he can't.
You can't because you hit the ball in the net. Roasted. Clapping it up for her. She got him. So Jack Sock up 9-2 here. And he's going to hit an incredible shot. Inside out. Look at him. He is like, oh my gosh. How did I hit that? Let's see it one more time. What a shot. Right on the line. Next point. Game point for Jack Sock. He's trying to get this one to a third game. Can he do it? On the run. Hits the shot. Fed can't handle it. So Jack gets it to a third game. Let's go. So game 3 for the gold medal match. Here we go. Jack Sock. It's 2-2 here. Jack up at the line. Hits the two-handed backhand. Gets it to go. Body paint dudes love it. 4-2 here now. Fed's got a bit of a lead. And watch this shot that Jack Sock's gonna hit. Oh, just a little bit of touch on the backhand. Lands it perfectly. So it's now 8-7. Jack just within 1 point to tie it up here. It's his serve. Can he do it? Gets this one on the run. Tucks it in there. Forehand in the nets. Ah, Jack, you blew it. Very next point. Fed trying to extend his lead to 2. And look at what we get here. Up at the kitchen. Cat and mouse. Jack on the run. Scoops that one. Gets it in. Forehand. Oh, just wide. Come on, Jack. So Fed ends up getting it to a match point here on 10-7. And Jack hits it long. So Federico Staksrud gets his 4th gold medal of the year. 4 for 9. That is not bad. Shows why he's the #1 ranked singles player now. Also, I love the guy giving out the trophy. First off, doesn't look like a suit is what he enjoys wearing. And it's as if he's never seen somebody hand over a gold medal trophy. He's like, we take a picture now together, right? Should I hold the trophy a bit? Okay, let's get a picture. Okay, now you're allowed to celebrate. So awkward. All right, before we jump into mixed doubles, I just want to say real quick, if you guys see value in this show and you want to help support, check out the Patreon that I have. For as little as $5 a month, you could become a member. I've had a few people reach out, say that they want to support the show somehow, but they don't really know how to do it. Well, this is one way you can. Eventually, I'm going to create some cool perks for everybody that is a member. Think of it as like a little tip jar. So if you're a big fan of this show and you see value in it, go ahead and check out the Patreon. I'll give you a little shout out. And if that's not your thing, that's okay too. You can still watch the show. All right, next up, let's talk mixed doubles. We're going to start at the bronze medal match. So check out this matchup. We got Andrei Daescu teaming up with Martina Frantova. And they're taking on Connor Garnett and Alix Truong. So we'll start here. It's 2-1. Frantova and Daescu up by a point. But Connor Garnett, Alix Truong serving. Trying to drop their way into the kitchen. They get there. A little hands battle. Nice resets. Oh, and then miscommunication. Connor Garnett playing a little bit too aggressive, perhaps. Runs right into Alix Truong. If you're going to do that, at least commit. Knock her down. Very next point. Truong serving. Connor Garnett comes in the middle. Gets big. All of a sudden, it's popped up. And he drops it. Oh! Daescu gets to it, but can't handle the next shot. So they tie it up at 2. So game point for Truong and Garnett. It's 10-7 here. Garnett trying to slam his two-handed backhand in there. Can't quite get it to land. Truong overcommits. They end up switching. Garnett in on the rush. Oh! Puts it in the net. That would have ended in an awesome way had he been able to hit that shot, but can't do it. So Daescu and Frantova got another chance here. So Andrei Daescu and Martina Frantova trying to tie this thing at 10. We're going to get a nice little battle here. Get to some dinking. Keeping it to Frantova. Alix goes middle. Speeds it up. Garnett. And then he finishes. So they hold him off. They got a chance at winning this game once again. So here we go. 10-9. Game point. Alix Truong to serve. Garnett on his back foot. Drive drops it in. And that one goes long. So Garnett, the only one to paddle tap, as they take game 1, 11-9. So 2-point lead for Daescu and Frantova. Daescu drives the third, comes in, drops the fifth, and let's get into some dinking. Going up the line. Connor Garnett, two-handed. And we get into a little firefight. Slowed back down, back to dinking. Some aggressive dinking from the ladies. Frantova hanging in there. They're definitely going to try and target her with the dinks. Andrei, backhand dink. And then look at this, off the net, ATP defended. Firefight, here we go. Who's gonna win it? Reset. Andrei, backhanded ding. Connor speeds up, and Alix can't handle the counter. What a point. Get it to 5-2 now. 7-5 here, trying to cut the gap to 1. Frantova keeping Connor Garnett back. Connor drives. Can't get anything through them. Tries to scoop that one cross court. ATP by Andrei Daescu. He doesn't have a ton of room there. How did he pull that off? What a shot. Alix got a piece of it, but couldn't put it over. So Connor Garnett, Alix Truong have the lead. It's 8-7. Now Frantova and Daescu looking to tie it. We'll get into a little bit of dinking here. Out wide, ATP defended. Andrei cleans up once, cleans up twice. In the net, they get the point. Tie it up at 8. So Frantova and Daescu with the lead, but it's just one, 9-8. Deep return back there. And then look at this. Almost gets the Ernie. Daescu hits it middle. Connor Garnett speeds up. Frantova's there. Slamming it in there. We've got it back to Dinkin. And then Frantova is going to counter. She thinks that's in. They call it out. She's begging the refs. Somebody had to see it. We didn't get to see it because these cameras suck. So they call that one out. Daescu and Frantova took that personally. Just going to slam everything as hard as they can. Look at that. So chance to tie it for Garnett and Truong. And watch this. This happened a lot. A missed serve way long by Connor Garnett. This happened last week too. I think this is like 5 or 6 for him in this match right here. This could be a big problem in MLP in a few weeks because it's rally scoring. So you'd be giving the other team another point. Luckily for here, wasn't affecting him too bad, but definitely something to worry about if he's on your team. That is his 10th one in this match. So 9-9 game, Truong serving, which means they have a chance. And she's going to just pound every ball in there. Frantova on her back heel. Can't get that one over. So they're up 10-9. Match point on their paddle. So on match point, 10-9. Connor Garnett smacks that two-handed backhand. Frantova hits it long. So Connor Garnett and Alix Truong with the bronze medal for mixed doubles. So before we talk about the gold medal match, let's rewind to some fun moments that we had on mixed doubles day. Check this one out. Game 2 here, 1-1. Oh no, Lena's down! And Daescu tags her nice and soft. He's like, I had to, I'm so sorry. She is upset. Watch this one more time. Oh, just slips out. Feet get caught underneath her, and she just kind of gives up, and she's like, ah! Oh, right in the hip. Didn't hurt, but it's got to hurt your feelings. It's got to be frustrating, too, because this came after a rain delay. So a little scary. It's like, oh, is she going to be hurt? She good? Let's also jump to this match. Jack Sock and Elise Jones taking on Michael Lloyd and Christine Maddox. And watch this. Jack Sock just getting big, covering all the court. And he's going to cover this pop-up. Pops it up himself. Drives it in. Comes in running. Gets it on his way back. How about another? The winner. He goes wild. The crowd goes wild. What a fun point. Watch this one more time. Goes all the way to the back of the court, all the way to the left side of the court, all the way to the right side of the court, and then on his way back in, hits the winner. That is a crazy rally. All right, now let's go to the quarterfinals. We got Ben Johns and Etta Wright taking on Jay DeVilliers and Callie Jo Smith. Watch this point. It's 2-1 here. Good defense from Etta Wright. Ben's going to get into some dinking with Callie. Gives it up the line to Jay, and look at Jay. Comes in for the Burt. The double Burt. What a point. That was nuts. Just chilling there, able to slam that one in. Let's see that again. Watch his feet, though. Was that back heel on the line? So Ben's going to challenge. Jay's like, you really think that I didn't get that? So let's see this in slow motion. Clears the first one. He might have had the back heel there. Hit that second one on his side of the court, so that part's good. Might have had his hand across the plane of the net before he hit that one. Let's see the call.
Video review, there was a fault on the play. The player's hand across the plane of the net before he hit the ball.
It was his hand across the net. Keep your eye on Jay. He is not happy with this result. Looks at Ben, stares him down, and he says, dude, flips him off.
Got it right.
And Ben is dying laughing. I love it. We get another middle finger. Pickleball and middle fingers go together like peanut butter and jelly. All right, let's now jump to a different quarterfinal match. James Ignatowich and Anna Bright teaming up together. They're taking on Hurricane Tyra Black and Dylan Frazier. Glad to see that James Ignatowich is back playing with his girl. His injury is somewhat healed, it seems. He's not grimacing as he hits the ball now, and he's smacking the crap out of it, as you'll see on this point right here. We're going to have a lot of dinking, but this rally was nuts. Hurricane Tyra Black is so good, especially with her defense. And obviously, Dylan Frazier has some amazing hands. Look at this. Here we go. Firefight. Defense from Hurricane. Oh, look at that get. I mean, he is slamming the ball. That is as fast as it gets. They're getting all of them and then making their way back to the kitchen. How about a little bit more dinking for you? Fires. Firefight. Let's go. Who's going to win it? Oh, in the net. Hurricane Tyra Black and Dylan Frazier come out on top. What a rally. Anna Bright and James Ignatowich made their way to the finals to take on Ben Johns and Etta Wright. Lot to prove here. So a lot to prove in this one. Anna Bright coming off a loss in the finals with Ben Johns. She just mentally seemed out of that match. Really bummed out for most of it. So she's trying to prove, hey, I could do this when I got a good partner with me who motivates me. James Ignatowich trying to show, hey, you should team with me and not Ben Johns. Ben Johns trying to prove, yeah, that was Anna Bright's fault, not mine. And Etta Wright trying to prove, yeah, you know what, Ben? You can't just play with anybody. You could only do it with people who are good, like me. So here we go. Gold medal match. Let's begin. It's 1-0 here. Ben and Etta up by 1. James fires at Ben Johns. And after some dinking, he speeds up. Firefight. Oh! And that's off Ben's arm. He calls himself on it. He's like, I'm an honest guy. I'll let you know. Look at him. He's like, yep, that hit me. So fast forward, we got a 9-7 game. Ben and Etta just up by 2 here. And James Ignatowich is going to show all his power on this point. Watch this. Comes in big. Going at Etta. Slams it. I mean, the camera can't even pick up the ball. It's so fast. Very next point. Trying to make this a 1-point game. So it's 9-7 here. James driving in at Etta. Etta puts it in the back corner. Ben taking over most of the court. Lets Etta get that one off the net. He handles it. Little firefight. Oh, but can't take that one. Ben shrugging his shoulders. Getting the Colin Johns treatment with that neck cord. So tie game, 9-9. Etta Wright to serve. They're looking to get this to a game point if they could get this. James Ignatowich. Oh, puts it in the net. So we end up tied at 10. Ben and Etta looking to take the lead here. And we're going to get a little bit of a long rally, but it ends in a little bit of fun. Check this out. Some nice dinking. Etta to Anna. Etta to Anna. And then we're going to get James involved very soon. Two-handed backhand. He's very good at that. And then we got some dinking. Getting out wide. ATP. She hits it. Look at these guys. They changed what's on their chest. It's Big Papa Jimmy now and chop your feet with me. Are they going to change it every match? So we're still locked up at 10. James and Anna with a chance to take the lead here. Drives at Etta. Anna drops it. We're up at the kitchen. We're going to get a little bit of dinking here from Anna and Etta. Then James going to start to get involved. And then here we go. Let's have some fun. Speed up. Keeps with it. Hits the winner. They get it to 11-10. A chance to win this first game against them. So game point, game number 1. It's all on you, Big Papa Jimmy. Served in the net. So we're tied up at 11, and Ben hits a serve long. Everybody's missing serves. Anna missed one before, then James, now Ben. Etta, you're next. So tied up at 11, Anna Bright to serve. Trying to take the lead once again. Drives it. Drops it. We're up at the kitchen. Ben attacks. And we're going to get a firefight. Here we go. Who's going to win it? They're resetting everything perfectly. Nothing getting by them. Great defense from Ben and Etta. And that one goes long. So they take the lead, 12-11. So we're tied up at 12. Etta right to serve. Trying to get the lead for themselves. Ben going to drop it in. We're up at the kitchen. We get some dinking from the ladies. Some more dinking. What's going to happen? Ben gets involved. So does Jimmy. Ernie from Etta. Ben can't clean it up. He hits it long. Another chance for James and Anna to take the lead here. So 12-12 now. Anna Bright serving. They're trying to get the lead. Ben trying to keep her back, but they make their way in anyways. Dink out wide. ATP attempt defended by Ben. They're back on D. Keeping it alive, though. Oh, and they can't get it over. So once again, Anna and James take the lead. This is exhausting. So Ben and Etta down by 1, trying to tie it, and Ben in the net. What is going on with everybody missing serves? And so once again, James and Anna have a chance to take this first game. Feels like now or never. We're going to get some dinking just off the kitchen line. Get their way in. Ben, backhand dinks for days. Here we go. What's going to happen? He's reaching out wide. Etta takes one. ATP hits the back corner. They take game 1 off an incredible shot. Body paint dudes love it. So they take game 1 14-12. Is Ben going to lose in mixed again? All right, so game 2, here we go. Etta to serve to get us started. Watch this. She's going to set her up for an awesome Ernie right at James. So Ben and Etta came out hot in game 2. It is 5-0 here. They are on a tear. Ben and Etta get their way to the kitchen line. Tack from Jimmy. They neutralize it. We're back to Dinkin. Ben taking it out wide. ATP. It's defended. Firefight. We get it back. And Ben's going to have to finish it. He finally does. What a point. 6-0 now. So 6-0. Anna Bright and James trying to get on the board some way, somehow. Look at that. Lob. Oh, and Etta Wright handles it perfectly. Jumps up. Backhand. Look at this. Nice reach. Puts it in the perfect spot. So James and Anna end up making their way back into this one. It's 8-7 here. They're looking to tie it up now at 8. James going to backhand drop this one in there. He's up at the line, and Etta hits him with the Ernie. He's like, gosh, how did I not see that coming? So game point for Ben and Etta on 10-7. And James going to come over a little bit too much. Ben finds the gap, so they win this one 11-7. So we're tied at 1 game apiece. All right, game 3, here we go. It's 0-0 here. Just starting us off. Etta getting aggressive, attacking. She's going to stay aggressive. Watch this. Another Ernie from Etta Wright at James's feet. She's crushing it. So 2-0 in game 3. And watch this shot from Etta Wright. Ben is going to try and call her off. No! She hits it anyways. Clean winner. She did not mean to do that, but she meant to do that. So it's 5-4 here. We got a 1-point game. James and Anna really keeping it close, which is always fun. Never want to see a blowout. But watch this. Ben getting kept to that left side really aggressively. James, two-handed backhand dink. Anna tries to lob it. It's handled. Ben on his back heels. Look at this. Out wide. ATP! What a shot by Ben. Acts like it's just super easy. Crowd loves it. Timeout called. 6-4 is the score. Let's see this one more time. Ben on a full run. Backhand ATP. That's a great shot. So 1-point game here. 7-6. James and Anna looking to tie it. And this ends up being a very interesting point. So they can't get it over. Ben getting really frustrated. And watch what happens here. So tie game 7-7 here, and watch what happens to Ben. He's going to hit this in the net.
Point.
Something about it's ridiculous. Not sure if he's talking about himself. Crowd talking smack to him. He's like, oh, yeah, huh. And Ben took that personally. Ben looking extra frustrated at that. Not sure what the crowd said, but take a look at the score. So Ben really went off after that point. I mean, he did not let James and Anna get another single point. He's playing so aggressive. So 10-8 now. Game point for Ben and Etta. Trying to get up 2-1 if they could pull this off. Ben still annoyed. The Ernie shanks it off his hand. Wow, what a shot. They win the game off of that. 11-8. So we're headed to game 4. So game 4, here we go. Etta and Ben looking to win this game and win the match with it. We're going to start here at 0-0. Start of the game, very first point. Etta right, off the net. ATP nails it. So 3-0 here. Ben and Etta still have not lost a point since that fan said something to him, which still remains to be a mystery. And look at that. Bagged by James Ignatowich. So they're up 6-0 here. Ben is on fire. Ben literally playing some of his best pickleball in the beginning of this game here. And look at this. Ben is just going to stay aggressive. After some dinking, Jimmy speeds up. Here we go. Etta attacks Anna, and she can't handle it. So we get to 7-0. So here we go, 7-0. James and Anna trying to get the ball back so they could get a point. James absolutely smoking it in there, but they're playing great defense. Finally, James tags Ben, and they get the serve back. So 7-1 now for Ben and Etta. James and Anna managed to get 1 point, but then lost the serve again. Watch this. Ernie again! And it's like, wait, what? What happened here? Was the point over? James just gave up. This is crazy. That means Ben and Etta scored 14 straight points. Well, sorry, they gave up 1 point, but still, I mean, an incredible run here. They win the match. They win this fourth game 11-1. Etta Wright wins another gold with Ben. Etta in front of her family. This is her hometown, or home state at least. I don't know, Utah just seems like one big town, so we'll call it her hometown. Okay, but we're all dying to know, what the heck did that fan say to you, Ben?
I don't know when that happened. I'm not really thinking about much when I'm playing. I think I just heard it, whatever it was said, and I remember reacting to something, but I don't really know what was said.
Well, we can only do
okay.
more about that moment there.
Sure, you don't remember. Okay, I actually have an update on this. So here's what happened. This is so funny now that I know what was said to Ben. So watch this. He's going to miss a serve due to a bad bounce.
Point.
That bounce is so ridiculous, is what he says. The bounce is so ridiculous. The Vulcan ball. And so someone in the crowd says, let's go Vulcan. They're cheering for Vulcan. I thought they were saying, let's go Ben. So I was like, they're cheering for him. Why would he get upset with that? It must have been something we can't hear. They were saying, let's go Vulcan. So Ben secretly hates the Vulcan ball, talking smack about it on the court.
Do nothing else the rest of the rally.
And I mean, it doesn't look like that bad of a bounce, but... He's like, yeah, cool. Way to cheer against me and cheer for the ball. Good job, guys. Good sportsmanship. It makes this moment so much funnier, too, because he's like, I can't talk smack about the sponsor.
Whatever it was said, and I remember reacting to something, but I don't really know.
Liar! You just didn't want to talk smack about Vulcan. So anyways, Ben and Etta, they win the gold medal for mixed doubles. And how about an awkward picture with the Selkirk guy? He's like, I'll just kind of hang over here. And yep, let's get our pick. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, good. You got your pick. Okay, leave us alone. All right, guys, before we get into women's singles, real quick, I just got to plug the Etsy store. If you want to rock some Sorry Not Sorry gear, go ahead and check this out. I got all types of sweatshirts, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, hats. Not only are you going to look good, you're going to be extra comfy. I got stuff that you can wear on the pickleball court. I got stuff you can wear off the pickleball court. Pajama shirt, out at the club, partying with the homies. Mother's Day is coming up. Get your mom a nice little Sorry Not Sorry water bottle. She doesn't watch this show. She might be a little confused. But I don't know. I feel like moms would think just the saying sorry not sorry is kind of silly and funny. Oh, sorry not sorry. That's like what I say in traffic when I cut in front of somebody. Oh, you know me so well, sweetie. See? And then you made her happy. Next time she's in traffic and somebody cuts her off, she could throw the water bottle at their car. Sorry not sorry. So if you see value in what I'm doing here and you want to get something cool for yourself, so check that out. Link is in the description below. All right, next up, let's talk women's singles. We're going to start here. This is the bronze medal match. We got Lea Jansen taking on Caitlin Christian. So game one, we'll start here. It's 7-2. Georgia up by 5 points. Off the net, she's able to get to it. Caitlin Christian comes running in, and how about this? Gets it in there. Georgia can't finish. So 7-9 here. Caitlin Christian trying to get this to a 1-point game. Georgia all over the backhand stabs. Look at these angles. The turnaround shot finally ends it with a sharp angle. So 10-7 now. Game point for Georgia Johnson here in game 1. She drops it in. Caitlin can't handle it. So Georgia takes this first game 11-7. So 9-7 here in game 2. Caitlin Christian with the lead. She's trying to get it to a game point if she could win this rally. Look at these gets. She is so athletic. Even gets that one to land. Gets it to 10-7. What a shot. Look at this. How did she hit that? Running into the wall and everything. So Georgia's got the serve down by 1, looking to tie it at 10 if she can get this. Hits the backhand deep, keeping Christian on the run, and then finally hits the winner. She ties it up at 10. So Caitlin Christian ends up with a game point, trying to tie this match up 1 game apiece. Oh, and it's just wide. Georgia Johnson was so close to hitting the line there. Can't challenge on grandstands, so we're just going to live with the call, and we're headed to game 3. So game 3, early on, 2-point lead for Caitlin Christian. It's 2-0. Look at this. We're going to run all over the court, left to right to left to right. Georgia, what a get. Gets it to land. Oh, but can't get to that one. So Caitlin Christian takes it to 3-0. So 8-4 here. Caitlin Christian working with a 4-point lead. And watch this. Oh, watch out, crowd. She hits the ball, deflects off her paddle into the crowd. You can't really see it, but you see everybody's head go, ah! By the way, Frantova does this cool, like, through the legs thing before she serves. I want to learn that. Look at how cool this is. From, like, behind. Oop. Anyways, 8-6 here. Christian with a 2-point lead. Running all over the court. What a get. Georgia trying to put it away. Can't. How about this one? Oh! Caitlin Christian can't put it in. Georgia gets the ball back. So 9-6 here. Georgia with the serve, looking to make her way back into this one. She's up at the kitchen. Caitlin Christian kind of hanging back in the transition zone. Gets up to the kitchen. Drop volley. What a get from Georgia. Just lobs it up. Trying to stay alive. She's doing it. Can she hit a winner? Making Caitlin Christian run everywhere, and Georgia wins the point. What a rally. Look at this one more time. Can't get anything by her. Finally finds a spot. So tie game, 9-9. Georgia with the serve. She's going to hit a 2-handed backhand for the winner. Gets it to a match point. So Caitlin Christian with the serve, trying to tie this thing up. Hits a deep serve. That sets her up well. She's up at the kitchen. Georgia on the baseline. Caitlin Christian working her. Gets it tied at 10. So tie game. It's game 3. Who's going to get this bronze medal? Who wants it more? Caitlin Christian ripping shots. Georgia handling most of them. Even that one. But how about this? Caitlin Christian with the forehand winner. Gets it to 11-10. She's got a match point now. So match point for Caitlin Christian to win the bronze medal. She's going to try and drop one in there. Georgia, backhand. What an angle. Keeps herself alive. So Caitlin Christian ends up with the ball back. Another chance at getting this bronze medal. She's going to rip a shot on her back heel. Tucks it in there. So Caitlin Christian wins the bronze medal match. Very close games, but just barely makes it out over Georgia Johnson. All right, now let's go to the gold medal match. We got the number 1 and the number 2 seed playing each other. Mary Brasha taking on Lea Jansen. So Lea Jansen looking to get another gold medal. She won it 2 weeks ago. Can she get 2 out of 3? So we end up tied at 5, and watch this serve from Mary Brasha. She's going to take a play out of the playbook. Manly Waters. Happy Gilmore serve. Hits it a little long, though. 9-7 game now. Lea Jansen with the serve. Looking to take this thing to a game point, and she does. Rips a forehand winner right by Mary Brasha. So game point for Lea. Can she pull off game 1 against Mary Brasha? Mary hits it in the net. So Lea takes this first game 11-7. All right, game 2. Let's get it started with a bang. Watch this get from Mary Brasha. Keeps herself alive. She's going to come in and hit a winner right by Lea. So 3-1 here. How about another Happy Gilmore serve from Mary? Great serve. Keeps Lea back. Seemed to have worked right there. Gonna try and keep her back, but uh-oh, now Mary's back, and here comes Lea. Luckily enough for Lea, Mary hits that one out. So 1 point game here. Mary's up 4-3, but Lea's serving, trying to tie this thing up. Can't get that one by Mary. Mary's up at the kitchen line, hits it right on the sideline. Lea all over the court, can't get to that one. So Mary up by 2 points here. It's 5-3. Lea Jansen gonna come in, and she's gonna hit this one way out wide. Gets frustrated, calls a timeout. Now take a look at Lea here. Clearly looking out of breath, winded, tired. She's at a higher altitude, which is making it a little bit tougher for somebody with diabetes. So you might think she's just checking her Instagram DMs. No, she's checking her insulin levels. So the score's 10-4 now. Lea really struggling. Mary just tearing her apart. Look at that shot. Mary's just locked in. So Mary's got herself a game point. Looking to tie this match 1 game apiece. Somebody get that fan out of the way. She's like perfectly following Mary. Look at this, Mary all over the court. But Lea finally hits a winner. Keeps herself alive. So another game point for Mary Brasha. Can she take it here? Gonna hit one down the line. Goes back door to Lea, and Lea was not ready for that. So we're tied up 1 game apiece. We're going to game 3. So here we go. Game 3 to decide who's gonna win this women's singles gold medal match. Mary Brasha serving here. Still 0-0. Lea up at the kitchen. Mary's gonna come in and wow, look at that angle. Gets it to land. Takes the lead 1-0. So Lea with the serve here, still 1-0. Mary gonna hang out on the baseline. Drops that one in there. Now she's up. What a get. Goes straight down the line. She's got to run this down. Somehow gets it in there, and Lea hits it wide. Mary with a fist pump. She is very happy she got that one. So very next point. Still 1-0. Mary serving. Lea hits it down the line. Hits a nice angle. And Lea's going to call a timeout after hitting that. And this is kind of concerning because she does have that diabetes. She's looking exhausted, looking very out of it. Not often that you'd call a timeout after hitting a winner. Grabs her bag, and she is going to take off. And it's like, well, where is she going?
The issue at hand.
She says something. She points to her mouth there. Not sure if she needs to go get candy or a soda. So she ends up taking a medical timeout, and we're going to hang out and wait for her. So Mary, not sure really what to do while she waits, so she's just going to warm up with her dad. And this is actually the part that it just really bums me out. It's like Mary gets to sit back and warm up and just keep hitting the ball. Crowd is just bored, dancing, singing, trying to make it fun. We're doing a good job of it. Sweet Mary Brasha. Bum, bum, bum. Timeouts never seem so long. So good, so good, so good. So finally, after a very long time away, Lea Jansen strolls back in. Little controversy, though. I guess she took more than her 15-minute allowance for a timeout. I guess she's like arguing that she didn't know when they started the clock for the 15 minutes. It's hard to really tell what's going on. Looks like she's calling the other refs to come in and talk about it. Not sure what to do here. I love the sideline. The coach, Fisherman Boy. This guy loves covering his hands with his sleeves. So she gives up on it and just starts playing. Doesn't even get to warm up. So Lea had a 7-3 lead. Mary's starting to make her way back into it. It's 7-4 here. Mary serving. Trying to cut the lead to 2, and she does. So Mary down by 2. Trying to cut the lead to 1 now, and she does. It's 7-6. Game is getting tight. Lea calls a timeout. Just trying to drink her Coca-Cola on the sideline. Not sure what the fisherman coach is doing there, but something with her neck. Maybe just trying to cool her down. It looks sunny and pretty warm. Medic comes over to check. They're looking at her insulin levels. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're within range to be good and not to pull her out. So she says, screw it. I'm staying out there. I've got a 1-point lead. I got to try and finish this. So coming out of the timeout, Mary down by 1, looking to tie it. She's got the serve. Lea up at the kitchen. And nobody is better in women's singles than Lea up at the kitchen. Hits the winner after it trickles off the net. So Mary down by 1, looking to tie it now. And she is going to come over on the run. Hits the shot. ties it up at 8. What a shot in a clutch moment. I love Mary's celebrations. They're just so pure and innocent. So 9-8 game. Mary's got a 1-point lead, but Lea's got the serve. Lea is trying to tie this thing up. So Lea to serve. Mary hanging out back at the baseline, trying to drop it in. Makes her way up as it trickles off the net. Lea just trying to push that one in, and Mary tracks it down. The overhead. Lea can't finish. Mary hits it wide. Oh, what a rally. Lea ties this thing up at 9. Another timeout. Lea drinking more Coca-Cola. Just trying to get those sugar levels up. So we're tied up at 9. Lea to serve, looking to get the lead. Mary back on the baseline, drops it in. Tough shot for Lea, and she puts one by her. So Mary's got the serve back. So Mary to serve. Lea returns it into the corner. We're going corner to corner for a bit. Baseline to baseline. Lea comes up. And Lea can't get that one. Mary put it in the back corner. Mary's got a 10-9 lead and a chance to take home the gold medal. So Mary Brasha, who was down 7-3, trying to take this one away from Lea. Lea trying to get the serve back. Mary gonna rip one. And Lea hits it wide. So Mary Brasha does it. She wins her first gold medal in women's singles against Lea Jansen in 3 games. Poor Lea, man. She really fought with everything she had. That cannot be easy. Diabetes alone is tough, but to then be in a super high elevation in Utah and then also play someone as good as Mary would have been really cool to see Lea pull that one off, but I guess if she's going to lose, it's going to be to someone who did deserve it. Mary played great. All right, and let's see another round of this guy wanting to get in on the picture. Do I hold the trophy? Okay, should we get a picture? Oh, should we? Oh, do we? No, we don't? Okay. Mary's never won the gold medal, so she's like, I don't know how to do this. All right, guys, real quick, before we move on, I got to talk about this really cool thing that I found on Instagram. It's called Aim It. They were kind enough to send me one, which you can't see because it's green and I have a green screen going on. But look at this thing. I'll try and shape with my hands on here. I've been practicing with it, and honestly, it's pretty cool. So here's what it actually looks like. So basically, you just set it up and you start hitting shots. It's like a really great way to work on your accuracy. So if you guys want to grab one, go ahead and check it out. So head on over to aimitpickleball.com. You could even use promo code SORRY, SORRY. That's going to get you $15 off of one of these. I actually use it to work on some dinks. I feel like I'm a little bit more consistent now. So thank you, Aim It, for helping me with my mediocre dink game. So once again, head on over to aimitpickleball.com and use promo code SORRY. All right, next up, we're going to talk men's doubles. Let's start here. This was a match on Grandstand, a quarterfinal match. It was Tyson McGuffin and Deckelbar taking on Hayden Patriquin and Callan Dawson. All right, let's start here. It's 5-4. 1-point game. Deckelbar and Tyson serving, trying to tie this thing up. We're going to get into a little dink rally. Callan, quite consistent. Weirdest grip in pickleball, I have to say. Holds it very tight. Look at this ATP from Deckelbar, defended. Callan coming in. Firefight, can't handle that last one. McGuffin and Deckelbar tie it up at 5. So Tyson McGuffin and Deckelbar up by 1 here. It is 6-5. And how about we trade for another ATP? This time it's Hayden, defended by Tyson, but Callan cleans it up. So we're trading leads back and forth. Patriquin and Dawson up by 1 now. Look at this, flying Ernie from Callan gets Tyson to hit it out of bounds. So Patriquin and Dawson end up with a 10-6 lead. They got game point on their paddle, and they are going to take game 1, 11-6. So game 2, Hayden Patriquin and Callan Dawson went on a tear. It's 3-0 here. Callan Dawson comes flying in. How about another Ernie? So Hayden and Callan, they had a 7-0 lead, starting to get erased here. It's 7-3. Deckelbar and Tyson McGuffin serving. Trying to cut this to a 3-point game. And look at that, body bagged. Hayden starting to get frustrated. So on 7-4, Hayden's going to respond with a nice little Ernie. Deckelbar defends it. And Callan cleans it up. So we're at 9-5 now. Tyson and Deckelbar serving. Deckelbar's going to drive hard. Comes in with a backhand drop. We're at some dinking. Deckelbar is going to wait for his moment and strike. Hits him with the Ernie. They get it to 9-6, a 3-point game now. So just a 2-point game here. It's 9-7. Here they come. Deckelbar drives hard. Callan probably hit an out ball there. We get it back to Dinkin. And Deckelbar is just going to wait for his opportunity again. This time he bags Callan. 1-point game now. So now we got a game point for Deckelbar and Tyson McGuffin. Look at this. It is 10-9. Just a 1-point game. Can't believe that they were down 7-0 in this one. Looking like they were going to lose it in 2 straight and get beat real bad. All of a sudden they bounced back, and here they are looking to tie this thing up at 1 game apiece and then advance their way through this tournament. So we're going to have a nice little dink rally broken up by Tyson McGuffin. Callan misses the first attempt. Second attempt hits it in the net. So we're going to game 3. So game 3, let's get started. Who is motivated? Hayden is. Look at him on fire here. Cleans up with this and then that. So we're tied up at 1. Deckelbar and Tyson McGuffin serving. Another Ernie from Callan Dawson cross court, and Hayden finishes it. So Tyson McGuffin and Deckelbar got a 2-point lead. It's 3-1 here. And how about a fun little firefight? What do we say? We want to see it? Who's going to come out on top? Here we go. Let's get it done. Who's going to finish? Deckelbar with the Ernie right at Hayden's feet. That is an awesome firefight. Look at this, off the reset. So 7-6 now. Patrick Quinn and Dawson looking to tie this thing up. Big drive from Big H. Deckelbar trying to keep them back. Fakes the Ernie. Tyson caught off guard, but hits the ball anyways. They ended up winning the point. So that means they lose their chance to score now that it's Deckelbar and Tyson McGuffin serve. And then look at this on 7-6. Hayden puts it in the net. Oh, that's so frustrating. Tyson and Deckelbar up by 2 now. And on 8-6, Hayden Patrickquin, another one in the net. So they end up with a match point. Here in game 3, it's 10-6. What's going to happen? Tyson coming in hot with a big drive. We've got some dinking going on. I mean, it's crazy. They were down 7-0 in the second game. And look at that speed up from Deckelbar. They win it! And Hayden just storms off. No paddle tap. He is so upset. Hayden just loses the point and then heads off, getting on his flight to go home. So Tyson and Deckelbar are headed to the semifinal, and they are going to play the winner of this match right here. J.W. Johnson, Dylan Frazier, taking on Tyler Leung and Jaume Martinez Vic. So let's see who's going to win this one. So Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson won this first game 11-5. And here in the second game, Tyler Leung, he's going to go for the big Ernie. Watch this. Slams it right at J-Dub's feet. It's harsh. And so on 2-1, Tyler Leung is going to get another Ernie attempt, except watch this one. He's so good at this. Going to try and keep them back. Same for Jaume, and look at that. Goes inside out. Jaume cleans it up. So 3-1. A 2-point lead for Tyler Leung and Jaume. And watch what J-Dub does here. Oh, he hits a fan right in the head. That is lethal. Be careful out there. So 4-1 here. Jaume serving. And watch this hands battle that we're going to get ourselves into. This is a fun one. Here we go. Who's going to come out on top? Tyler Leung does. They get it to 5-1. What a battle. These two, these 4, all have great hands. So they did have a 5-1 lead. It's now cut to 6-4. So J-Dub and Dylan closing the gap. How about another little firefight right here? Jaume gonna get involved big time. Tyler Leung getting in. Jaume trying to finish. Oh, and then hits it out wide. He's so frustrated. And so now it's match point for Dylan Frazier and J-Dub. And they are going to win this off the return. Watch Tyler Leung. He's going to snap his paddle. Let's go, Vulcan! Tyler Leung just absolutely devastated. Let's see this paddle smash one more time. What do we rate that out of 10? Over the knee. That's like a 7-9, I'll give it. What would you guys rate that paddle smash? Go ahead, leave me a comment. Your rating 1 out of 10. And so J-Dub and Dylan, they are going to head to the semifinal. So Tyson McGuffin and Deckelbar, they took an early lead and they hung with it. This is 9-3 here. Deckelbar comes in with the Ernie right at Dylan Frazier. And so on 10-3, game point here for game number 1. J-Dub sails that one way wide. So Deckelbar and Tyson McGuffin take game 1, 11-3. So game 2, J-Dub and Dylan, they were the ones to come out swinging. It's 8-3, so big lead for them. 5-point gap. And J-Dub, nice calm dinking. Dylan fires, pops it up. And then, they got to finish now. Fires at Deckelbar, but he's ready to counter. Goes right back at Dylan. So 1-point game here. It's 8-7. And we're going to get into a little dink rally. Of course we are. J-Dub and Dylan love their dinking, but they got the hands to take on anything that does get sped up. You got to be careful with them. Dylan fires. Tyson's ready with the counter. So they tie it up 8-8. So 9-8 here for Tyson and Deckelbar. J-Dub and Dylan looking to tie this thing up. Look at this point. Just trying to get anything in there if they can. Tyson McGuffin hits it in the net. So they end up tying it at 9. So match point now for Dylan and J-Dub. And look at this. They're going to get caught back on defense. Deckelbar up at the kitchen. Pushing them back. They finally get to the kitchen. That's their sweet spot. And then Dylan fires at Deckelbar. And Deckelbar hits it out of bounds. So they take game 2. We're going to game 3 to decide who's going to this gold medal match. So game 3, here we go. We're going to start here. It's 5-2. So Dylan and J-Dub up by 3. And watch this. Listen in here.
Wow.
Dylan's like, what the heck? He screamed in the middle of that.
Not yet. Not loud yet. It's close to a distraction.
It's close? What made it close? The timing? The loudness? So they let him get away with it. Seemed like it was a distraction. Ball don't lie. So 7-3 here. Big gap. J-Dub and Dylan looking to close this thing out. And watch this. We're going to get a lob from Tyson McGuffin. And J-Dub tracks it down. Hits it perfectly in the corner. Look how well he hit this thing. Once Tyson lobs it up. Ready? Pow! Oh, it's got some bend on it, too. Very next point. Looking to take this to 9-3 now. They can win this here. J-Dub with the drive. Then the drop. Dylan's able to get up. J-Dub, a little far behind. And then we get a firefight. Here we go. Trying to reset it. And then J-Dub hits it at Tyson, who can't handle it. So they're up at 9-3. So match point here. 10-5, Dylan serving, looking to make their way to the gold medal match. They could get this rally in their favor. Get some dinking. And then Dylan speeds up. And look at that. In the third game, Dylan Frazier and J-Dub, they're headed to the gold medal match. And so they're going to win. And so they're going to take on the winner of this semifinal match. We're going to go now to Andrei Daescu, teaming up with Gabe Tardio. And they're taking on Ben and Colin Johns. So Gabe and Andrei Daescu have beaten Ben and Colin before, back in PPA Mesa. So this one's going to be interesting. So let's start this off. Here in game 1, still 0-0. Ben, two-handed backhand dink. He's been getting good with that. Look at this, out wide, ATP. Ben sends that in the back corner. Watch this one more time. What an angle. Oh, how do you do that? So Ben and Colin going off on a tear. It's 5-1. Dominating early on in this first game. Gabe trying to keep Ben and Colin back, but they still make their way to the kitchen. Ben getting big. Gonna go after Daescu. Daescu backtracks, and Colin hits the Ernie on him. 6-1 now. So look at this. It's 10-1 here. Absolutely dominating. Getting some revenge on the team that took them out back in Mesa. And Andrei hits that one out. So they take this one 11-1. Absolutely dominated. So game 2, here we go. Something's got to change if this one's going to be at least competitive. Andrei Daescu, look at this. An Ernie. Ben can't handle it. So 1-0 here. Daescu and Tardio up by just a point. Look at this. Gabe comes in firing. He's getting ready. He's going to do something big. Trying to set himself up for the Ernie right at Ben's feet. So 3-0 here. How about a fun little hands battle? Look at this. We're all up at the kitchen. Backhand dinks, cross court. Who's going to speed up? Who's going to win a hands battle? Let's see it. Somebody fire. There we go. Ben gets it started. Daescu trying to finish. Colin. Ben finishes. So they finally get a point. It's 3-1 now. So 1 point game here. 5-4. Daescu and Tardio starting to lose their lead. Here come Ben and Colin. How about another firefight? Let's get one started. Who's going to speed up? It's going to be Daescu. Here we go. Handles to overhead. Let's go. Colin hits it long. So Daescu and Tardio up 6-4 now. So we're tied up at 8. This is big. Trying to get this game so they could go to 3. Daescu going to come in and hit the winner down the middle. They take the lead. It's 9-8. So they've got the lead. It feels like they've got to take advantage of this right now. Here comes Gabe. Getting big. Look at him. I formation. He's like, I'll take the middle. Don't you worry, Daescu. And then look at this. Speed up. Hands battle. Who's going to win? Reset from Colin. Colin's going to dink it out wide and ATP winner! That is huge! They get it to 10-8. Watch this one more time. Colin makes a huge mistake by giving Gabe Tardio the angle. He clips that line. What a shot. He is pumped. Just pumped. So 10-9. Ben and Colin serving. 1 point game. They are looking to tie this thing up and win it in 2. They could pull it off. Here comes Ben. Goes right at Gabe. He's pumped. He's screaming. And so we end up with a game point at 12-11 for Daescu and Tardio. Can they tie this up at 1 game apiece here in this semifinal match? This would be big if they could do this. At least try to get them to 3. Daescu fires. Ends up putting it in there. Ben can't handle it. So they win game 2. 13-11. What a game. Daescu's pumped. So you have the feeling going into game 3, this is going to be another tight one. You really can't make many mistakes because it's going to come down to the wire towards the end here. So let's see what happens. Gabe Tardio getting aggressive, going right at Ben. He is not afraid. Some people go skydiving. Some people go cliff jumping. And then there's people like Gabe Tardio. You know what he likes to do for adrenaline? Go right at Ben Johns. Look at that. They get up 2-0. On 3-0. Gabe's got the game plan. Just go right at Ben. Ball comes to him and he just counters right at him. 3-0. 3-point lead. You got to take advantage of this because this is tough to do here in a game 3. Look at this. Firefight. Who's going to win? They go right at Ben's feet. It's 4-0. So we're at 5-0. Let's jump into the middle of this dink rally. How do you think they're going to score a point here? Going right at Ben. 6-0 to start game 3. This is crazy. But Ben and Colin, they're good. They definitely could come back.
I hate this. Because of that stupid Vulcan ball. The ball's ridiculous.
So 6-0 here. We're just going to keep jumping into the middle of these dink rallies because they are long. And look at this. Speed up. Colin barely gets it back over. And we're back to dinking. High dink. They're playing it easy. Ben doesn't want to attack. They're going to give it to Gabe in a second, and look what Gabe does. What do you think he's going to do? What do you think he's going after? Right at Ben! So still 6-0. Daescu is going to go at Colin and Ben. Take that. They get the serve back. So 6-0 here. Trying to get this to 7. Look at that. Ben thinks he could speed up at Gabe, and Gabe says, no way. How about this on 7-0? Take a guess what's going to happen. Who do you think is going to hit a great shot? It's Gabe Tardio right at Ben. Is this the new game plan against Ben and Colin? Is just go straight after Ben? Look at this. Colin, mouth breathing, devastated. They are just speechless. Ben, just a 1,000-yard stare. Doesn't know what to do.
Freaking hate you, Tom.
So we are at 9-0. Ben and Colin looking to just get a single point. There's no way they're going to get pickled, right? Look at this. Andrei getting big. Half Ernie there. Straddling that corner. Gabe. And then back to Andrei. He hits the winner. What is happening? So it's still 9-0. They're looking to get it to 10-0. This is crazy. Andrei with the clean winner down the middle. They get it to 10-0. Are they going to pickle Ben and Colin? There's no way. As crazy as it is, I just don't think that this is possible. Look at this. Ben getting aggressive. Hits the wide angle. Andrei can't handle it. Second try at match point. Why do I feel like this is about to be the greatest comeback from Ben and Colin ever? down 10-0. What's going to happen? Gabe goes right at Ben and hits the winner. They did it. They freaking pickled Ben and Colin. Are you kidding me? Oh, Daescu's just as pumped as I am. How could you not be pumped about that? Bye-bye, Ben. Let's go. So Andrei, Daescu, Gabe Tardio headed to the finals. Colin Johns not playing in a single finals match at all. All right, so let's go to the gold medal match now. Andrei and Gabe are taking on J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier. Dylan Frazier and J-Dub are actually staying in the same Airbnb as Gabe Tardio. I'm not saying it would be fair, but I wouldn't blame them if they did something like set 15 alarms all throughout the night, disrupt his sleep. So we'll start here at 6-6 in game 1. We're all tied up. And this is going to be a fun rally. Daescu and Tardio up at the kitchen. Very slow game, but that's kind of what they were used to with Ben and Colin. So you wonder if they're going to play the same strategy, just going after one of them. The problem is they're both really good. It's not like they have a Colin Johns who's kind of the weaker player. So Dylan trying to speed up. Gabe handling everything there. What do you got to do to get one by them? And then Dylan, he's going to try and speed up again. Nothing. J-Dub can't handle the backhand, so Daescu and Gabe Tardio come out on top of that one. So 9-9 is the score here. We're all tied up. This one is deep into game 1, and it is close. So here we go. How about a hands battle? Back and forth. Who's going to come out on top? Daescu hits it in the net. So Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson, they got game point. All right, well, this guy's got a new message on his chest. Pickleball over tennis. Little disappointed. It has nothing to do with any of the players, but I agree with the sentiment. So we're tied up 10 apiece. This game is so close, making it really fun. We're going to get yet another hands battle in just a sec. Who do you think is going to speed up? Take your guess. Get ready. Daescu, the J-Dub. It's Daescu. Here we go. Who's going to finish? Daescu finishes. Bags Dylan Frazier. They get the serve back. Chance to win it. And so game point for Tardio and Daescu. And look what happens here. Daescu getting thrown all over the court. And he's going to hit a shot. Oh, it's off the net. Just misses. Could have won it right there, but just missed it. So we're tied up at 11. And do you hear the baby? Ah, oh, that's so annoying. J-Dub hits the winner. Can they call a hindrance on that baby in the crowd? So game point for J-Dub and Dylan. Gosh, this baby is so annoying. Just crying at the worst times. I love babies, but come on. Do they really need to be brought to a pickleball tournament? And look at this. Off the net and out again. Daescu is so distracted by how upset he was that he forgot the game is over. So J-Dub and Dylan take this one 13-11. So game 2, here we go. We're going to start here with a 2-1 game. Dylan Frazier and J-Dub have the lead and the serve. Andrei Daescu trying to throw everything he's got into some of these. Oh, and what a get from J-Dub. How did he get there? Daescu, not the biggest overhead smash, which is kind of strange because he's a big dude. Anyways, Dylan Frazier, J-Dub playing great defense, keeping themselves alive. They neutralize it, and J-Dub finishes. They get it to 3-1. So J-Dub and Dylan went on a tear. Look at this. They are up 10-1. Yikes. This one got way out of hand. And so J-Dub, Dylan, gonna fire right at them. They take this one 11-1. Best 3 out of 5. So they've got one more game to lock this one up. All right, so game 3, here we go, 1-0. Andrei Daescu and Tardio got the lead, and let's get into the best hands battle all game long. Check this out. What is happening? Oh my goodness. That was nuts. Look at this one more time from the net cam. I mean, this is as good as it gets. Best hands in the game. Dylan Frazier was on the ground in the middle of that. Got up. Hit his shot. Unfortunately, for Dylan and J-Dub. They didn't come out as the winners in that one. So 7-4 here. They were up 7-2. So J-Dub and Dylan closing in. Here comes the baby again. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know who it is? It's Colin Johns. He's crying because he's still upset at that pickle that they had the other day. Oh, it'll be okay, Colin. So this game's getting tight. Now a 2-point game. Went from 5-2. And let's go. Hands battle. Oh, yes. Great reset by J-Dub. Back to Dinkin. And how about another firefight? Andrei can't handle it. 7-6. 1-point game now. So look at this. They've got the lead now. It's 9-8. Looking to get it to a match point. They could win this one. J-Dub coming in. Goes after Andrei. Hits one down the middle. They've got match point on their paddle. And so here we go. Match point. J-Dub serving. Dylan drives on the third. J-Dub drops the fifth. Dylan comes in. Tries to attack and Daescu hits it in the nets. So in 3 games straight, Dylan Frazier, J.W. Johnson, they take a gold medal here for men's doubles. All right, let's see another picture with this guy. Oh, he sneaks out early. He's starting to get it. He's like, they don't care about me. I don't need a picture. All right, next up, let's talk women's doubles. We're going to start here at a round of 16 match. We got Alix Truong teaming up with Vivian Glosman, and they're taking on the Brasha sisters, Mary and Maggie. So let's start here. This game is very close. It's 9-8. Brasha's serving. Looking to tie this thing up at 9 here in game 1. And look at this. We're going to get a little bit of a lob action in just a second. Hold up. Where is it? There it is, the lob. Mary handles it perfectly right at Viv. We're back to Dinkin. How about another lob right at Viv? And then Mary finishes. A little fist pump. Yes! So we're tied up at 11 here. Keeps going back and forth. Maggie Brasha. Gonna play lockdown D there. Here we go. Firefight. Hitting the resets. Nice job, Maggie. Maggie was seeming a little bit out of it late into this first game. During timeouts, her father and her boyfriend were seemingly just very attentive to her. Mary was just kind of sitting on the sidelines waiting for the timeout to end. So Alix Truong and Vivian Glosman end up with a game point at 13-12. This one went deep. And look at this. Viv going to drive right at Maggie. Going to drop it at Maggie. And going to attack Maggie. Maggie hits it in the net. No paddle tap from Alix Truong. So they win this one 14-12. The big story is what happened in between games. Can't see what's going on there, but it looks like they are concerned for Maggie. So we come back from a commercial break and a medical timeout must have been called. Mary's sitting by herself on the sideline. Ref is questioning her. Mary looks like she's just trying to remain calm and just sit here patiently and wait it out. And then this is what they showed us right before they went to commercial break. Maggie just crying and breathing very heavily. Still not sure exactly what it was. They are in Utah. The altitude is, affecting oxygen levels and makes it a little difficult to breathe. It did seem like she was kind of dealing with this towards the end of the game. So she finally ends up coming back. You're taking her medical timeout. Probably just need to calm down a little bit. Not sure what that reaction was. But good on her for battling through that for that whole first game. Waiting till the end of it to then break down. So game 2, here we go. 2-1 here. We're going to get a fun point. Vivian Glosman and Alix Truong are a pretty good team. They're actually very fun to watch. Seems like they got good chemistry. Look at this defense from Vivian Glosman. Alix Truong just puts it up so they can get reset. Maggie trying to smash it. Mary trying to go out wide. No space. They get back to the kitchen line. And then Mary, hands battle, can't finish it. Alix Truong and Vivian Glosman come out on top of that one. So fast forward, we got a game point for the Brashas. It's 10-9 here. Razor thin lead. Maggie gonna set it up and Mary finishes. So they win this second game 11-9. We're headed to a third game. And so game 3 on 10-7. Match point for the Brashas. Maggie firing away but can't finish it. She's gonna get another try. They're going to try and put it at Maggie. She's going to be able to handle all of it. Let's go. Speeding up. So the Brashas win the match They win this third game 11-7. Maggie bounces back. She looks like she's just glad it's over. She kind of brought it up in the post-game interview. I felt kind of bad that she was put on the spot like this.
It's super important. I was really struggling in this match. I just deal with like a lot of, sorry. I just deal with like a lot.
Okay.
I was getting I'm sorry.
She's going through her own stuff, and we all
Look at Mary just taking over.
I'm so proud of her for pushing through and being strong.
Mary, what a good sister.
Maggie, we all go through it, and we appreciate.
She's like, we're smiling. It's fine. Positive.
Yes, and stepping to the plate, it's not easy, and you're an inspiration to a lot of people out there that are managing similar circumstances. And
This is where you should cut the interview short. But Misha's like, let's ask another
by
question.
you two moving on to the quarterfinals against Callie Smith and Anna Bright. How do you guys approach this matchup?
We're fired up. That's going to be a great battle, and I'm excited to play.
Generic answer. He's like, can we stop doing this? He's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say here. My sister is crying, and you're just asking me these random questions. All right, so then let's move on to that next match. They're taking on Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith. Pardon the game on the right. I don't know why they have to show two games at once when you could just go to YouTube to watch the other game, but here we are. So look at the game on the left. Firefight. Here we go. Anna Bright resetting. Callie Jo Smith, what a get. Another great get. A third great get. Oh, and Maggie puts it in the net. So Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith tie it up at 10 here in this first game. So it ends up being 11-10, but the Brosh has got the serve back. They're looking to tie it up. Maggie trying to drop it in, trickles off the net. We got some dinking. Cross-court action. Callie Jo Smith, she's hanging with it. Backhand dinks, not her favorite. She's managing them well. Here we go. Dinking to AB and to Mary. Goes middle, speed up. Here we go. Firefight. Who's going to win it? Reset. Dropped in. Back to Dinkin. Callie Jo hits that one high. Maggie tries to finish. Can't do it, but there she goes. She gets that one. So they tie it up at 11. So 11-11 here. Looking to take the lead. Watch Maggie's feet. She's going to hit a volley out of the air in a second. And she's going to step in the kitchen. Oh, no. They give up the serve. Side out. Broshas were playing in their home court last week. This week, Callie Jo Smith. This is her home spot. Utah. And look at these gets from both of them. Anna Bright out wide getting that. Callie Jo Smith hits the winner in the corner. Crowd's pumped. They take the lead 12-11. And so 12-11 here. Callie Jo Smith and Anna Bright. Game point. Mary gonna hit it in the net. And so Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith take game one, 13-11. Ugh, and the crowd, of course, is handing out these braids, these like ponytail braids like Callie Jo Smith has, and everybody's wearing them. How funny. So game two, Callie Jo Smith and Anna Bright were up 10-3. Broshas end up with the serve back. It's 10-4 now, so big deficit here if they want to win this match. We get this fun point. Check this out. We get some dinkin, start us off. Callie Jo Smith on the right side. Anna Bright hits him with the lob. Tracked down by Mary. Drops it in perfectly. Another good drop. What a get by Mary there. Comes in, gets aggressive. Good get by Anna Bright. Maggie, dinkin middle. And then Anna Bright. Oh, Callie Jo Smith hits it long. So the Broshas come out on top. It's 10-5 now. So they cut the lead to 3. But Anna Bright serving on 10-7. Match point for them. And they pull it off. Going after Mary. Switch it up. Go to Maggie. Bright going middle. Keeping it towards Mary. And then they speed up at Maggie. And they take the match. So Callie Jo Smith and Anna Bright headed to the semis. All right, so next up, let's talk about the semifinal match. Callie Jo Smith and Anna Bright are taking on Hurricane Tyra Black and Alix Jones. Alix Jones also from Utah. So here we go, game one. Hurricane Tyra Black serving. They've got a 1-point lead here. This point is absolutely nuts. Alix Jones, known for falling on the ground, tumbling all over. Look at that. Where did she go? She's back on screen. And they go off again. What is she doing? How is she able to keep all these in? Hurricane Tyra Black puts one on the side right there. And she's going to finish. They win the point, get it to 3-1. What happened to Elise Jones on this? Perfect. Let's see this angle. So 4-1. Anna Bright, Callie Jo Smith trying to make their way back into this. Dealing with a 3-point deficit. What a fun little firefight. We've had so many good firefights this weekend. This one's fun too. Watch this. Who's going to get it started? Let's see what happens. There we go. Off the net once. Off the net twice. Can they win it? Oh, and Elise Jones can't get it over the net that time. So 5-2 here. And this rally ends in a really fun way. Check this out. Get us to some dinking. Hitting it to Hurricane, Tyra Black, Elise Jones. Taking Callie Jo Smith out wide. She tries to lob it. And the no-look winner from Callie Jo Smith. Watch this again. Her face is going to be pointed towards us. Hello. How did she do that? And so game point here for Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith. It's 10-7. And look at this. Quick firefight, but it's hit out of bounds. Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith take game one, 11-7. So game two, we'll start here. It's 3-1. Elise Jones loves to scream, in case you didn't know that about her. So check this out. She's going to hit an awesome shot. Just a little bit. Check this out. Hurricane Tyra Black tries to finish it. Can't. And she is screaming before the point even ends. Check this out. Slam. Scream. So 6-1 now. Big lead for Hurricane Tyra Black. And Elise Jones. Try and drop that one in from all the way back there. Getting their way to the kitchen line. Oh, here we go. Firefight. Settled back down. Back to Dinkin. Elise Jones, so fiery. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That was the highest pitched scream I've ever heard in pickleball. So 7-1 now. Elise Jones is on fire. And just look at what happens at the end of this point. It's going to take us a minute to get there. But that's okay. I swear it's worth it. Here we go. We got some Dinkin. Fired. Let's go. Elise Jones resets. Tyra, reset. Elise Jones, reset. Elise Jones comes in and fires herself. She is pumped. So 8-1 now, and look at this from Hurricane Tyra Black. Off the net, she handles it. Slams it home. Elise Jones, chest bump. Tyra's like, okay, stop touching me. So here we go. Game point for Hurricane Tyra Black and Elise Jones on 10-1. They do it. They win this second game 11-1. They were killing it that game. So Elise Jones and Hurricane Tyra Black are up 4-0 here. Smith and Bright looking to get on the board somehow, some way. We're going to have a nice little dink rally here. Trying to go after Tyra, but she speeds up. Off the net, slows it down, unfortunately, for her. And we're back to Dinkin. Cross court. Here we go. We're switching up the patterns. Goes for the Ernie, defended by Hurricane Tyra Block. Oh, resets from Elise Jones. How is she getting these? Great resets. Oh, what a get, but can't get it to land. Anna Bright comes out on top, so they get a point finally. It's 4-1 now. So they're up 6-1. Huge lead for them here in game 3. This is big against the #1 team. Oh, and then look at that poach. Hits the back corner. They get it to 7-1. So 7-1, Anna Bright serving. And this is the point of the match where everything kind of shifted. Hurricane Tyra Black getting big, and then did you hear that? Elise Jones talked in the middle of the point. That's a distraction. So Callie Jo Smith and Anna Bright win the point because of that. The feed kind of cuts out, but listen in. What did she even say? I don't know what she said there, but either way, that is clearly a distraction. It was right as she was about to hit it. So 7-2 now for Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith. So it's 7-5 now. There's Colin Johns again, crying in the background. Anyways, back to the point. Look at this firefight. Anna Bright can't find a spot. He's going to get started again. Here we go. Goes after Tyra. And it works. 1 point game now, 7-6. So Hurricane Tyra Black and Elise Jones get the serve back. They got to make this gap a little bit bigger. And look at this. Back on defense, just trying to pop it up and keep it alive. Doing a good job. Gets that one out wide. Callie Jo Smith can't put it away. Neither can Anna Bright. And then here they come. They're going to be able to come in. Hurricane Tyra Black attacks, and they win the point. It's 8-6 now. So 8-7 here. looking to extend their lead to 2. And look at this, poached. Doesn't finish, though. They've got to switch. Back on D, get back to the kitchen. Elise Jones gets big. It's 9-7. And so 10-9 here, match point for Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith. And they pull it off. They win it in 3 games. So Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith are headed to Sunday for a chance at a gold medal for women's doubles. All right, so let's get into the gold medal match. Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith are taking on Lea Jansen and Tina Pisnik. Tina Pisnik has been on fire recently. Lea Jansen, she did win a gold medal in singles 2 weeks ago. Now a chance to win it here for women's doubles. This is going to be a great match. So game 1 will start here. It's 3-0. Jansen and Pisnik up already, taking full control. And watch this dink that we're going to see from Lea. I mean, just filthy. What an angle. That's an aggressive dink. So 6-0 here. Lea and Tina Pisnik. What a team. They are absolutely in full control here. And don't forget, Lea had that blood sugar issue in the women's singles match, which was a little bit before this one. So we were unsure if she was even going to play this. And glad she did, because she's killing it. 7-0 now. So 10-1 is the score. Game point for Tina and Lea. Absolutely destroying the #1 seed here. There's a lot of women that didn't come to this Utah tournament. It's the 4th straight week. It's also up in the mountains. Hard to breathe, as we've heard countless times. So it's a good time to take off, but still, this is a tough team to beat, and they do it. 11-1 here in game 1. So game 2, we're tied up at 7. Tight one this time around. Seems like Anna and Callie were just playing a little bit better. Tina and Lea still playing good. So watch this rally. Start with some dinking, speed up. Here we go, firefight. Let's go. Who's going to finish? All right, Lea does. They get it to 8-7 now. So they took the lead, and they never looked back. 10-7 here, looking to take game 2 on this point, and they do. So they win it 11-7. So game 3, here we go in the middle of a dink rally. Let's get some fun speed up action. Oh, man. Firefights. Let's go. Oh, what a get. Keeps it in. Oh, and then Tina puts it in the net. Callie Jo Smith and Anna Bright come out on top of that one. Callie is looking good early in this 3rd game. Look at this. Just getting aggressive on the right side. The crowd, Braid Nation, they love her. So close game. It's 3-2 here. Jansen and Pisnik looking to tie it, but Anna Bright screams after hitting that overhead. So 4-3. Lea and Tina still looking to tie this thing up. 1-point game. Speed up from Callie. Lea handles it perfectly. Comes in. They're going to get in the kitchen, and bam, look at that shot from Lea. She's pumped about it. Ties it up at 4. So 4-4 here. Looking to take the lead. Lea just slapping balls in there. Good attack from Tina. Now we're back to dinking. Let's see what happens. Ernie, almost. The lob. Lea hits it. Gets that one somehow off screen. Looked like it was a tough one. Tina trying to reset it. She's so good at that. Backhand. Oh, can't hit it. But we're still tied up at 4. Tina and Lea looking to take the lead. They could win this rally. And Lea hits a winner. And of course, they're going to cut to Colin. Colin has been coaching Tina Pisnik. And trust me, they reminded us at every turn. So 10-5 here in game 3. Tina and Lea looking to take this match. We're going to get some dinking, cross-court action. Tina, the forehand dink, the backhand dink. Bringing Callie out wide. Callie speeds up, goes after Lea. Tina hits it in the net. Oh, no. They still have another chance. Second serve, Tina Pisnik serving it. She's going to hit a 3rd shot drop in the net. Uh-oh. Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith have another chance. So here we go, 10-5. 5-point gap, but this is achievable for Anna Bright and Callie Jo Smith. And look at this. Tina hits it in the net again. 10-6 now. So 10-6 here. We'll jump into the middle of this rally. Look at Lea getting big,
Lea Jansen
clobbering it.
imposing her will on
Gets the
point.
serve back. Another chance to win this match. All right, 10-6, match point. Can they do it to win the gold medal? Lea killing it with the drive, killing it with the drop. Hits another. Tries to put it in there. That one's up high. Tina Pisnik in the net again. Oh my goodness, Tina, you're blowing it. All right, another chance. 10-6, match point to win the gold medal for women's doubles. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, Tina Pisnik. So Anna and Callie score another point, but then a side out. It's 10-7 here. Oh, what do we think? Are they going to be able to finish this off right here? Or is Tina going to hit it in the net again? Let's see. Cross court dinking. Lea gets it. Goes to Callie. Tina dinking. Tina, aggressive dink. Tina fires, hits it in! And they do it! Lea Jansen and Tina Pisnik win the women's doubles gold medal. And look at this, Colin Johns acting like it was all him.
Yep, I coached her. You're welcome, Tina.
All right, let's see it. Is he gonna take a pick? Gonna let him go? How about just stand creepily in the background? So there you go, Tina Pisnik, Lea Jansen, congrats on a gold medal. All right, before we finish up our recap, I don't know if you guys have seen this episode, but Lea Jansen was on an episode of PicklePod. And check out what they talked about right here. They were talking about bad line calls, and they suggested that the PPA should do a Hook of the Week segment.
I think we need a PPA Hooks of the Week. I think
Great
that's
idea.
the main takeaway
I love it.
from
Who
this
should do
podcast.
it?
Chris Cantino should do that. That guy,
Who
Callie Chris.
Is
Wait,
Chris
that
Cantino?
It's
Are you
Callie.
talking about the LA Mad Drops part owner?
Chris Cantino should do that. That guy, Callie Chris.
It's not me.
Wait, is that Chris Cantino?
No.
It's
Callie Chris?
Callie Chris. Oh my
Why
gosh.
are they both calling me Callie Chris?
Chris Callie.
Yes?
We're hand feeding it to you. You got to do PPA Hooks of the Week, dude.
Hooks of the Week.
That's a good. I think that's a good call. That'll go viral.
We'll see.
And I want to be mentioned one time.
All right.
It'd be my idea, and then you can go run with it for forever.
Here's your one shout out, Zane. Thank you for the idea. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the debut of the Hook of the Week. In the round of 16, Colin Schick and Jack Sock taking on Pablo Tellez and Federico Staksrud. Watch this. Pablo calls it out. Whoa. Jack and Colin dumbfounded. Can't overrule it.
Challenge at
You
Staksrud
called it
saying
out. Yeah,
uncertain.
you called
So
it out. I can't overrule.
They're all so confused. Let's take a look at this one more time. And in normal speed, that's close. I mean, it's hard to see. But they challenge it. Let's take a look. Colin Schick's like, that's for sure in. I saw it. We're all laughing at it. I mean, was it close or not? Oh, that is for sure in. They even caught it on the right frame, too. And Fed is right there. He can see it, too. He's probably got the better angle at it.
Here to tell the truth.
Look at this. I mean, no matter which way you look at it, that is on the line. They better overturn this.
I didn't see
After
it. This is me.
The call was
Unless you're-
overturned. The ball was in.
There you go, Jack Sock. He is so pumped. So there you have it. Your Hook of the Week. Sponsored by PicklePod. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's recap of the PPA Red Rock Open. But before we head out of here, let's play a game of Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net.
Partner body bag winner off the net. Partner body bag winner off the net. Lea Jansen winner off the net. Tyson McGuffin winner off the net. Haley Waters body bag. James Ignatowich body bag. Sorry not sorry winner off the net. Sorry not sorry. Partner.
All right, Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net, the game where I'm giving 3 people in the pickleball world, and I got to decide who I'd partner with, who I'd body bag, and who I'd hit a winner off the net against. So my 3 choices this week are number 1, the Selkirk Trophy Guy. Number 2, the Body Paint Squad. And number 3, the woman who won the paddle in the paddle battle. All right, so who do I want to partner with? Who do I want to body bag? Who am I going to hit a winner off the net against? Well, I'm definitely going to partner with the woman that won the paddle battle. She has grit, determination. That's the kind of mentality I want for my partner. I don't know if it's going to translate to pickleball, but at least I know she's going to put in an effort to be the winner. And then who do I want to body bag? The body paint guys or the Selkirk Trophy guy? I think I'm going to body bag the paint guys because, you know, if I hit them right in the chest, you're going to be able to see a nice little bruise mark. What am I saying? I can't hit it that hard. It would just probably hurt a little bit. Maybe get a little bit red. And then the Selkirk guy, I don't know, he's just kind of awkward. And it would be funny to see him kind of awkwardly go after a ball that trickles off the net. So there you have it. I'm going to partner with the paddle battle lady. I'm going to body bag one of the paint guys. And I'm going to hit a winner off the net against the Selkirk trophy guy. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. That's going to help get the show out to a new audience. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel in case you're not already subscribed. That way you never miss an episode. While you're clicking on that, go ahead and hit the notification bell too. That way the minute I drop an episode or the minute that I go live, you're going to get a notification and you can come hang out and watch. Definitely leave me a comment down below. First off, let me know who you would pick in partner body bag winner off the net. What do you think was the best part of the tournament this weekend? Is there something that you wish I showed that I didn't show? What are your thoughts on hook of the week? Should I make this a recurring segment? And if so, make sure you guys DM me any hooks that you guys see. Maybe I don't catch one, so it'd be nice to get some help on that. By the way, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, or X. Also, while you're here, go ahead and share this episode with your friends. Maybe they're into pickleball, but not quite the pro scene yet. This could be a good way to get them into it. If you find value in the show and you want to help support what I do, maybe consider checking out the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you can become a member and just know that you're supporting a good cause. Or if you want to walk away with something tangible, consider checking out the Etsy store. Grab yourself some Sorry Not Sorry gear. Well, that is going to wrap things up. What a 4 weeks we have had. 4 straight PPA tournaments. It's been fun though. No tournaments next week, but I'm thinking I might do another debate. So if you have any good ideas for a debate that you'd like to see or anybody you'd like to see on the show for that, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Either way, in 2 weeks, guess what? We got MLP. It's back, and it's going to happen. It's going to be so fun. So I can't wait to make an episode for that. Really appreciate everybody watching. Really appreciate all the support, all the kind comments. Also, special shout out to Joanna Burns, the first person to sign up as a member on the Patreon. So thank you, Joanna. She's actually the one that gave me this idea. Once again, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. Forgiveness